Greetings YouTube, it's the Brain Damage Gamer here, and today we have some Monster Hunter World. This is the PC edition. I am currently playing it at 4K. Keep in mind that it is running at Ultra. It looks like I'm getting on average somewhere between 40 to 30 frames per second. It kind of fluctuates. It does tend to hang out towards the 40 though. This is just going to be a little bit of initial gameplay. I'm going to have a couple of tips and tricks in here, and it's just kind of a general overview of the game, as well as just those first impressions I've really picked up. We've just started the quest, and right now we are waiting for it to load in. And here we are, we've arrived. This game has been running pretty well for me. I haven't had any real major issues. I have seen some people complain about them. So, I mean, it's not like it's something that is guaranteed to run perfectly. Keep that in mind if you are interested in getting the game. Just because it looks like there's still a few more rough edges that Capcom needs to kind of work out. I'm skipping that. One of the things you do need to make sure you always do is eat before you go and get into your actual fight. And the other thing I've noticed, I don't know if later I could potentially get better food, but right now I don't get max stamina whenever I eat. I have to eat just a little bit more in order to get that max amount. I assume that later on down the line there's going to be food that gives you full stamina amount. I just haven't managed to locate it. That is one of the things in this game, that you do find new ingredients constantly. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Whoops. It's easy to get lost initially in this game. I'm just now kind of figuring out this whole back end of this particular map. It's a fun little area, the little swings there and whatnot, but it's easy to get lost in initially. There are some connectivity issues currently on Steam. I want to put that out there for everyone in advance. Don't expect this game to run perfectly in regards to the connection. Now, is that Steam's fault? Is that Capcom's fault? There's been some debate on whose fault it truly is. Me personally, I'm guessing it's a little bit of both, just because I've noticed that when it's running and has a connectivity type issue, Steam itself seems to have a connectivity issue with your friends list at the same time. So here's one of the monsters that we're going to be fighting. It is considered like kind of a boss for this area. I've been mining it in order to get the gear I'm currently wearing, and then I'm attempting to make a better sword than the current version I have. I don't think that counted as a jump. I'm attempting to jump on its back. You can do a mounting move. If you look, there's a person currently on its neck and now on its back. That they did a mounting move. I just put on my cloak. This is just something that kind of helps you glide, as you can see right there. Let's go ahead and try jumping again, see if we can get it. And we're airborne. That's too far. He's too far into the corner. Well, that's fine. If I can't jump on its back, I'll just work the legs instead. I'm pretty good at that with the gear configuration issue. I can get that tail from the underside. Oh, they knocked it down. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Lots and lots of tail damage. I prefer more rapid-fire weapons, which is why I'm currently using the dual swords, dual dagger combos. It's down again. Someone's good at this. Some people are good at knocking them down, other people aren't. So far, this group seems pretty good. That combo's going to mostly miss. That's the only problem I hate with the move, the ultimate move on this one is, there she goes. Give me that tail. Now I'm going to stop mid-fight to hurry up and cut this tail open. Hopefully he doesn't get mad about it. Don't mind me, I'm just cutting your tail off. There we go. Hey, I actually got the tail. Good deal. Ironically enough, sometimes you don't get the tail. Sometimes you get part of the tail. Yeah, everybody else is getting it. Good. If they didn't see it, I was going to drop a quick note and be like, hey, get the tail. All right, well, my cloak's about halfway burned out now. The cloak doesn't last forever. It's a temporary thing. What is he doing? Oh, he got in a fight with the great Jargus in here. That's funny. The monsters love to fight each other, and them fighting in this tiny space means I can just wail on him for a few seconds. He's probably going to be too busy with him to mess with me. Oh, I lied! Leave me alone! I thought for sure he was going to bite me. Is he already limping? Kind of looks like it, but I'm not sure. If he's limping, I'm going to stop beating him up. I'm going to capture him. Just because you typically get better stuff if you can. I forgot. This is unjumpable. That's considered like a railing almost. That's a jump. This counts as a jump. Missed it. You basically just have to, and this is something they don't really teach you, in order to get on something's back, you just have to keep jumping at it and attacking. Eventually one of your hits counts as a mount, and you're on the back of it. Alright, are there any jump spots over here? I don't think so. That sucks. I'm gonna run out of my stuff before I get a good mount. Oh wait, I may not need it. Yep, they're in the corner. I can get back on the little ledge and jump down. Ow, come on, don't knock me over. What the hell? Alright, and if we can get underneath them. This game is a ton of fun. It's a lot more fun than I originally anticipated it was gonna be. I really didn't expect this kind of interaction. Will you two stop knocking me over? And my stuff's running out. I look like Black Suit Spider-Man now. Yeah, you guys need to stop fighting here. Go somewhere else. We actually have two monsters that are beating the crap out of each other, and then we're also fighting them at the same time. So it's just a little bit chaotic. That other monster was one of the early boss-esque type monsters for this area. Nah, no you don't. Alright, he still got me. I thought I got clear enough. Alright, so I'm about half health. We're gonna step back. One interesting thing about this game, when you take a drink to heal, you actually have to finish it if you want to get the full effects. Don't finish the drink, you don't get the full heal. And grab some honey on the way by. Come on, climb up. He's got the right idea. Use your hook. Go faster. Is it taking a nap? Because oh, I'm out of juice. Recover my stamina. Alright, well, since he's climbing up there, I am going to climb up here, and when he comes back down, or jumps, jump across. No! I'm in! You're supposed to jump down, not over there. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and see if we can find a way to get him on. Oh, no. That's a Rathalos. There's another fight! Could we have run into a worse spot? He's picking him up. He's going to throw him. Oh my, Whee! Bad angle. Alright, let's see if we break his head. We've already broke his tail. Whoop, and I'm in combo and nothing's there. Oh no, there we go. I got him with the back end of those. That's fine. Right, let's get off him. Hey, somebody got him out. There he is. See him on his face? Ow. He's trying to knock him off of his face and hitting me in the process, so that's fun. That was a bomb. I'll always pick up bombs if you can. There we go. A little arm hit, a little face hit. Get a heavy combo in if we can. There we go. Got a little bit of it. It's kind of thrashing, so it's a little hard to hit. Oh, that was some good stuff right there. Yes. All right, we are definitively limping now. That's 100% a limp. I'm going to go ahead and try to capture him now. I'm going to get ahead of him. They typically go back to what is considered their nest. Each monster has basically what's a quote-unquote nest in the area, and they always go back to the same spot whenever they get hurt bad enough. They try to rest and heal. If you leave them long enough, they will heal some. And let's see, and I'm going to go ahead and head up here. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Place, place, place. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. And there we are. Come on. Come on up. You know you want to. Here he is. Can't limp over here. Hey, he hit. And take a nap. One more. Night-night. So, the reason that you want to knock him out, I found, is you actually get extra bonus material if you knock him out. If you don't knock him out, what ends up happening is you kill him and then you skin him, and you only get so much stuff off of him that way. They killed one of these. I could have skinned it. I ain't got time now. Yep. Oh well. But there we are. That was a quick quest. They ordinarily take a lot longer. It's just I've ranked up quite a bit, and the people I was playing with just now also had ranked up. They didn't really break much of them. I think the tail, I had broken that, but nobody else really had. If you look below, it says captured. These items right here, we would not have received if we had not captured him. And that's kind of a big deal because some of this is stuff that we really needed. Up here is the stuff you get normally. That's just part of the quest. These flame sacks are pretty rare, so it's always nice to see those. But it's just the standard rewards. And if you look down below, these items here, that fang is what I'm specifically here for. All right, well, we are going to go ahead and hit take all because I want everything. I hate sell all. If you're using the controller, it almost always tries to highlight sell all first, which is so annoying. Why would I ever want to do that? Oh, and I got a bounty for that. Again, it's all the little sub things you can do at the same time. Never heard all, yeah. So I actually needed to complete 3 quests in that area. I just did, so I just got some extra bonus stuff. So I got paid while I was getting paid while I was getting paid. And here's some more missions I can grab. So we've collected our bounty. We've got a new one. I'm now going to go ahead and head up to the workshop. And then we are going to go ahead and make what I was wanting to make. Been trying to make one of these for a bit. So we're going to upgrade equipment. I've already made the base item I need, which is, I believe it's this one. Yes. All right, so this is the skill, well, not skill tree, the weapon tree for the dual blades. And if you look over here in the upper left and then down just a little further, you can see that there are the ore and bone. They're 2 variants. And then you just go to the right with all of the items that you build. If you look, you can see that every single one of these has a little marker for the ones I already own. That indicates they're in a chest already. And I am just working my way to the right to get the different elements. If you look here, I'm missing a fire one, so let's go ahead and fix that. So we're gonna go ahead and select this and make this. This is why I needed those fangs for right there. And then they make me these wonderful weapons. I am not gonna be equipping them right now because I don't need them for my current hunting. Only reason I needed them is in case I need to fight against a monster that is weak against the fire element. I get that bonus damage and makes it a lot easier to defeat them. The previous monster I just fought is weak against water, so I have these equipped. They give me bonus water damage as well as extra attack, etc., etc. All the fun stuff. But that's the name of the game, is upgrading your gear. There is a main story, you're trying to work your way through it. The game is constantly expanding and adding to those trees for the different weapon manufacturing. That's kind of a secondary goal that you have. You're really trying to get better gear. I've spent way too much time trying to get better gear right now. But, that said, one of the nice things is, as you get your better gear, you're able to take that gear, you equip it, and then you set yourself up with sets, where you can have loadouts. And the loadouts let you save multiple configurations of different items, making it easier to swap between playstyles without having to jump through a bunch of hoops in order to do so. Here's the different sets, though. I have a bone armor set. It's kind of just a general defense. If you look in the bottom right corner, there's no weaknesses for this one. It has no negatives. It has some positives. They're not amazing positives, it's not amazing defense, but there's no negatives is the important part. If you look here, this is the fire set I was just using. Minus 15, minus 5, minus 5. But it kind of swings a little higher for the other defenses. I haven't built this poison set. It's kind of a concept I'm still working with. The thunder set I've actually built. This is pretty thunder resistant. And I'm trying to swap out these parts right here, these Barith parts, with, I think you say that Kadachi is how it's pronounced. I don't know. But I'm swapping out for those because those are better versions of the thunder protection. They have a overall better thunder value, and then they also have a better defense value. So in general, they're just a better version, period. You could upgrade your other stuff, but it's a lot easier just to equip that better version as you're able to build it. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and swap back to my fire loadout. The fire loadout's kind of been my default here recently because a lot of different animals attack you with fire-based attacks. In particular, the dragons in this game, almost all of them breathe fire, so it's kind of a base set to help. If you use any of your equipment boxes, you can do the same thing. This is what I currently have left. I did use up my shock trap, it's gone. And then I had used some of the mega potions, but they got replenished by the honey I picked up. There's other items in here as well. Again, I'm like, okay, well, I just need to go ahead and put back what I had before. I've made a preset build right here with everything I need. There are a couple of items you may notice are red. Those just are items that I don't have enough of in the inventory of the box, the item box. What that means is I will try to refill them automatically when I hit the button, but if I don't have enough, it's not going to happen. So let's hit the button now, and if you watched, it gave me back a trap and dumped the honey. So it made sure that my two things matched. It literally dumped what I didn't need for this loadout directly into my item box. And that makes life a lot easier for crafting. In my opinion, just dump it all into the box and craft directly from the box. Save yourself a lot of time and hassle. And what would Monster Hunter be without food? This is one of the big things of the game. You saw earlier, for a second, I saw your helper, or was she your handler? Your handler was making the food because I'd forgot to eat before I left. Whoops. And let's see. Element resistant medium, and that's decent health, decent stamina boost. That's a little better health boost, but it's only element resist small. So we're going to go with the medium version. Now, I'm getting a veggie platter. Would you like to see what the veggie platter looks like? Here come the cooking cats. Let's see, shellfish. We have bird meat, so poultry. We have what looks like a ham. All of these, all the vegetables, obviously. Oh, and here's a turkey. Obviously, that's some sort of vegetable. Look, all the veggies. I see potatoes. That's it. Everything else is meat on the platter. And I eat it like I've never eaten in my entire life. You'd almost never skip that cutscene. Everybody watches it, probably because it's hilarious, to be perfectly honest. Some people do eventually end up skipping it, but why?
Hey,
It's fun. Let's go ahead and talk to this lady and see if we can join a quest. Get moving again. Go ahead and make some more stuff. I am going to go ahead and probably do one more of the quest I just did. I have found this is the quickest way. Find the monster you want to fight. Select that you want to go help somebody with it. Here's the people who just started this quest. Oh, that one's 23 minutes ago, and they're still working on it. I'm not too interested in joining them. This one just started a few seconds ago. Now, they're only level 4, so this might be a little rough. Unless they're like me and their level 4 doesn't really mean much. They're actually much higher geared. They just haven't bothered to level. Your hunter level is directly linked to where you're currently at in the story missions. So it is entirely possible that you may have collected multiple sets of gear and you may have extra stuff where you're technically not really supposed to, or most people wouldn't for that level. It does lock out the skill or the building tree at a point, so it eventually does make it so you have to move your hunter level in order to get better gear. Now let's go ahead and peek into the supply box. Almost always peek in the supply box. We'll go ahead and grab a little bit of supplies. We'll get first aid, some rations, and I'll go and grab a throwing knife. I'm probably not going to use them, but it doesn't hurt. The other person's already left this area, so apparently they don't want this. Oh, there, that monster's already below me if you look at the mini-map, which is nice. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and eat a ration. Go ahead and max out my stamina. There it is. All right. Let's go and get everything ready. I'm not going to put this on yet because I'll glide for like a week whenever I jump down from here. Nah. I was going to do that move and change my mind. He's too far away. Will this count? Yeah, it was kind of a leap attack. Yeah, I know. You're upset. It'll be okay. Oh, you changed your mind about fighting me? That's fine. You don't have to want to fight me. I can just attack you from behind. You keep walking away. No, you turned around. Don't do that. What are you doing? You are attempting to eat the ground. I'm over here. You trying to step on me? The stepping on is a quite viable move they typically do. I do have stamina stealing attachments. I think it's a charm. I don't know. These are my water swords. So, I mean, sometimes I do wear out their stamina quick. Maybe he didn't have any to start with. That's the only thing I can think of. Where the heck's my partner at? There's supposed to be at least... Look, there's like 3 people on the map right now besides me. Come on. Yeah, go ahead and charge into the wall. Yeah, that didn't work so good, did it? I do have to make sure I avoid the charge attacks. They can do a decent amount of damage. But every time he kicks, he does like a little scratch on me typically. It's nothing huge. I'm not worried about those attacks. Oh, more people have showed up. Nice. There we are. I'll go ahead and blind you. That'll work. every once in a while it does that, where it thinks I've hit it twice. It's really annoying. You're gonna jump, you're gonna just kind of play around. I think I hit a glitch twice. Come on, jump off. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll go ahead and put my mantle on so I make sure I jump. Ah, got me with the tail. Ironically enough, he wasn't really trying to hit me. I just happened to get hit by a sweeping move. There we go, that's a mount. Yes! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the tail, and I'm gonna start hitting it as quickly as I can. Oh, he's trying to attack. If you watch the mini-map, that outer circle kind of tells you when you need to be worried. If it turns red, you're about to get attacked. Yellow means he's gonna do some sort of charge or attempt to shake you, basically. And then you have to react accordingly. There's a little mini tutorial for it. And we're moving again. Come on. You're getting close. Just a few more hits. There we go. Now I can do some heavy hits. And I'll probably knock him down, potentially knock his tail off. Nope, didn't knock it off, but it's definitely damaged. Let's go ahead and multiply that damage. Aw, come on. Get a little closer. Ah, I'm swinging in the breeze now. Oh, I hit his face a bunch. That'll work. Oh, that's the hits I try to avoid. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No. I wanted to turn that off, not on. All right, we're gonna... Nope. Stop. Put it up. We're gonna crouch so he doesn't know where I'm at, hopefully. Like, quick chug. Hey! He let me get the drink in. Oh, come on. Somebody's already fainting. Now, this game, if one person faints, it hurts everybody. Because we have a shared pool of knockouts. Who hit what? Why are we getting shocked? There's little shock frogs on the map, and they typically hit you and the monster at the same time. They're more or less a huge pain, because it's really hard not to get caught up in it. You don't really want to mess with them. Is he running away? Hey, come back here, damn it. I'm not done chopping you up. Let me get on your back again. You stab your tail a few more times. Well, while he's running away. Back to what I was saying, though. It does matter if you die as a person, because you hurt the whole team that way. Since it's a shared pool, it's 3 total for everybody. You have to be careful with that and watch your health. All right, he's distracted, so... Hey, how about we break your face? Oh, he's trying to burn me. No, you don't. Yeah, go ahead and get that move out of the way. Now, he's at... I thought his tail was going to lower. It didn't. I just, again, swung into the air. This is more the length of these fights. This is what happens when you join early in. Here we go. I need to stop going to the ultimate move. I should be doing lighter ones. Alright, let's see if I can go ahead and get that tail off. It's so close right now. I've already done a ton of damage. He got the knockdown. Whoa, don't burn me. Running. Moving over here. Woo, that's a big burn. He got somebody. No, somebody else fainted. So we've lost 2 lives now because of that. Which means there's only 1 left for the whole group. And it looks like I'm Spider-Man armor again because I've lost all of my cloak. I was going to take that off. No, don't hit the pot. Those little poison pots are a big pain typically. Keep out of the poison, guys. It's gonna kill you. Poison hurt. Whoa. Poison hurts you as bad as it does them. Hey, little bug. Give me some healing. Oh, and somebody just knocked that poison open. Oh, Pride left. Well, good for Pride. They screwed it up twice and then said, I'm out. That's always good. Right, he's got his fins out again, so he's upset again. Ah, come on. That was a good tail hit, but not enough to knock it. Look at that tail. It's almost gone. I don't have to get the tail, but it's guaranteed extra materials. And anytime you can get extra materials, I mean, that's the whole point in playing the game, is to get materials to craft new things. So if you can get extra materials from doing something, by all means do it. A large number of the monsters, you can cut their tail off and then skin the tail separate of the body. Even if you capture the monster, you'll capture the monster with a short tail. I'm just swinging wild and not hitting the tail at all because it is way too high still apparently. Yeah, go ahead and charge. Oh, come on, man. so close. Whoop, you missed me. Come on. That's all you got? Come on, swords up, get a run in. Whoop. Now if you're gonna come over here. Come on. Lower your tail. You know what? I'll take your leg if I have to. Yeah, you're roaring. Thank you. Tell you what, I need to invest in some earplugs or something. Every time they roar, I end up having to worry about... Oh, and the other guy fainted. And that is why having the shared life pool sucks. And why it's something, yeah, quest failed. No kidding. I think my character summed it up pretty well with the slapping their head and going, And here we are. The end game screen, nothing. We've earned absolutely positively nothing. And this is why whenever I'm on mission, I try to keep track of my health and keep track of when I'm ready to do things and when I'm not. And they just keep pushing, apparently. I didn't look at that particular person's health. If it was really low, they should have definitely retreated and healed instead of just kind of hanging out. Hey, I got some bugs. That's how I make those shocky traps. Go ahead and make sure I fertilize with more of this stuff. Actually, this will speed up how long it takes for these things to come out. There we are. And the next one, I'll give it more of the make the bugs happy stuff. Again, it's the little extra things you can do in this game that just kind of add to the overall experience. It didn't actually get anything accomplished, so, you know. Okay, we skipped ahead. I'm dropping another trap. We're trying to catch this guy real quick. I start recording mid-fight. It's terrible. They broke my trap. This is why you don't try to start recording mid-fight. That sucks. Did he throw him down the same hole again? I think he did. Well, that's why I bring 2 traps. I'm not going to drop the other one until I know that he's free and clear of this jerk. Yep, they killed him instead. Man. I was really hoping to get double stuff. Oh well. Well, in the meantime, instead, I guess we're skinning him. Here's hoping that this guy actually lets us and doesn't mess with us too bad while we're trying to. We got a scale. Scale. Come on, don't give me a 3rd scale. Damn it. This is why I don't like killing them. I got 3 scales. I didn't need the same item, and I have a ton of those. This is the other side of playing with pubs. If they're too high level, they may very well just absolutely stomp the ever-living crap out of the monster while you're trying to capture it and get the extra stuff because they're eager. Not quite the success I wanted it to be. But this game is a ton of fun. It's quite obvious if you're into this kind of gameplay. It is a very fun game. Yeah, see, no bonuses. Didn't capture it. No bonuses. I mean, we got decent stuff still. We just didn't get any of the cooler stuff. Like, I didn't get any teeth this time. We got done pretty quick still. So there's that. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this particular video up here. Like I said, this was kind of just a general impression and just some of my first thoughts about the game, as well as, like I said, a couple of ideas that I noticed that the game really didn't explain very well. It is a fun game. The tutorials are a little rough. I mean, we're not talking Elite Dangerous rough, but they're a little rough. Things like, you know, talking to this guy, they introduce over time, so it's not as big of a deal for that. But some of the core combat mechanics, like mounting, I think there might have been a screen that they kind of quickly mentioned it, and that was kind of it. But those kinds of things are what I really wanted to bring up. And as you get to playing the game a little bit more, you'll kind of understand some of the secondary mechanics. But there is a lot to do in this game, and I think that's one of the things that makes it so much fun. Is that you can kind of pick your playstyle just by the weapons. You can pick the armor variants that you want and the things that you want to do when you get that stuff equipped, because they have secondary skills in the armor and just all sorts of cool stuff like that. But I would like to thank everyone for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to go ahead and hit like. If you didn't like the video, hit dislike. Leave me a comment below telling me what you did or didn't like about it. If you want to see more Monster Hunter videos, leave a comment about that down below as well. But again, I would like to thank everyone for watching. I am the Brain Damage Gamer. Thanks again, and game on.